So in the AUB, you cannot typically get a release if you're just unhappy. Somebody has to have broken a covenant or an agreement that they've made between God and themselves, or you and God. So
there's no such thing as a no-fault divorce.
Nope.
In the
So
AUB. There has to be a fault.
Yep. So in other words, okay, let's see. I have so many examples. I'm trying to think of one that might not give who
That's
the people
not too
are
close.
away. Right. So in my situation, when I got a release, I was never legally married. I did end up getting a release from the priesthood. From the prophet himself gave me the release, because my ex-husband was adulterous in our relationship. And so he was warned for years, 4 years before I was actually given the release. He was warned that if he didn't stop his adulterous activities on the side with women that had to be paid, that type of activities, then he would eventually lose his wife and children. Well, he didn't quit. He continued to do this and continued to do this. So finally, I decide I've had enough. I want a divorce. I want a release. And I was told no for years because he would go in there and deny it. Yes, I paid somebody, but I didn't do anything with her. I just sat and watched her do whatever she was doing. So it wasn't technically adultery because he didn't physically engage and physically interact with her. So getting a release is not easy because they do believe that these are sealed for time and all eternity. And it's not something you just flippantly do and then try to get out of just because you're unhappy. And so it took 4 years for me to finally, for his actions to become so egregious that I finally was given that release.